All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Whew. Lucha Underground. What a loaded episode. Before we dive feet first into this, just want to let you know, if you're new to the channel, there's plenty more of this where it came from. Go check it out in your spare time. Sub to the channel. Smash that sub set. Yeah. Woohoo, just started. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so you know when more of my content hits your screen. Whew. That's gone smoother. That's okay. I'll tell you what is going to go smooth. We are going to, because of the update that we got tonight on Lucha Underground, we are going to call Mr. Mr. 423 Get Fame. And we're going to send him some love. That's right.
Thank you for calling 423 Get Fame. That's 423 Get Fame. I would tell you to leave a message, but the truth is, I don't really care. I've had this hotline open for months, and not one of you jokers have what it takes to be famous like me. So leave a message if you want, but don't expect a call back. I've got way more important things to do than to waste my time on losers like Mascarita Sagrada and you all. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Famous B, this is J-Bone from Smash This Podcast, just sending some Lucha love your way and hope that your leg heals up ASAP so you can get back to the Ice Temple and do some business there with Antonio Cueto. Peace. And we took care of that. Gotta send B some love. I mean, seriously. I mean, we miss him at the temple. We do. Hopefully beautiful Brenda is having him check his messages on a regular basis. And yeah, so just so he knows that he's not alone in his recovery. We're sending him love. And I want you to send him some love too. All right, let's get into this. Season 4, Episode 7, The Gift That Keeps on Giving. Oh, man. Absolutely loved this episode. Before we get into the matches that were absolutely insane, before I forget, that closing segment was really interesting. It was short, but it was sweet. Marty the Moth Martinez being dragged in by his sister Mariposa, quaint little abode, and she's basically giving him some life coaching, some pep talk, hey, you need to refocus, get off of your Melissa Santos kick, and what did he say? Collecting Pentagon's teeth? What the heck? He is one sick monkey. He needs some help. So yeah, so she's just and I don't know what she poured on him either. I hope it wasn't some kind of alcohol abuse or something, just wasting good alcohol. So yeah, basically just refocusing the Moth tribe. It's going to be very interesting to see where this develops. And I can't wait to see what Marty does next. I mean, he is one of the best characters on this show. in the ring, in whatever he does. He's great. So, and he's also part of the Wrestling with Wrestling family, doing vlogs on there. Go to wrestlingwithwrestling.com to go check out his vlogs. Cheap plug. So let's talk about these matches. Oh, we've got one of my favorites, Sammy Guevara. Folks, if you don't know by now who Sammy Guevara is, you need to start checking up on this guy. You need to follow his social media. You need to follow his YouTube channel and ring his bell for notifications too. The guy is traveling the world. He's in Japan right now, wrestling for, what is it? DDT Pro? What, something like that. It's one of the smaller Japanese companies in Japan, not as big as, New Japan Pro Wrestling. But still, the fact that he got called with some other, you got to just watch the vlogs. There's some other guys. Facade, I think, is one of the guys. That's someone I'm just slowly learning about now too. He's over there wrestling, doing a tour, and he's been over there. He's spending like a month there or something. It's crazy. Go follow his travels. Seriously, it's well worth checking him out. And go to his website and get that Sammy merch. But yeah, Sammy Guevara taking on another one of Famous B's new guys. And it's kind of hard to tell, who's still with Famous B and who's not. I guess we'll find out when Famous B comes back as far as Infamous Incorporated. But he takes on the Savage Jake Strong. And if you weren't sold already on him as far as the Temple being behind him, wow. Holy cow. The Temple, the Ice Temple, if you will, is totally behind Jake Strong with the strong chance. That's wow. I did not, when I first heard that he was going to be part of Lucha Underground, it was kind of a head scratcher. I'm not going to lie. And that's not a knock on him. It's just, the guy's a talented wrestler up and down, an intimidating figure. But I wasn't sure if it was going to be a fit for Lucha Underground. There's a certain, the Temple's full of all sorts of different characters. Let's be honest here. So, pretty much, I don't want to say anybody can come in, but we've seen some unique individuals, walk through the doors of the Temple, any of the temples. And we see a bunch of them tonight, in fact. But yeah, this crowd is totally behind Strong. It's really, it surprises me. It really does, because some guys you think they're just going to like walk in and get booed out of the building. No, they are behind him 100%. It's crazy. These two have a really good match. What I thought was going to be a squash match, no offense to Sammy, but I did not think he was going to last 1 minute with Jake. He did. And the jump he did backwards off of the balcony, 20 feet up at least? Good night. And that's not the first jump we see in this episode. I thought that was like, oh, okay, that's going to be like the high spot of the episode. No, it's not. There's more than one. But geez Louise, Sammy really did put in a fight with all of his super kicks and really getting pumped up, and he doesn't come out on top here. He jumps off the top rope, and Jake catches him on the way down, puts him in what they're calling the strong lock, ankle lock, and Jake gets the win, but doesn't let go, and looks like he breaks Sammy's leg too. We have people that are called the Collector of Belts, and then there's Pentagon, who's the breaker of arms, and now we have Jake, who is the breaker of legs, or the snapper of ankles. That sounds kind of goofy. But yeah, just seeing how dominant Jake's been since walking through the temple doors, there's no telling to what this guy is going to do this season. And we're, as crazy as it is, folks, we are a third of the way through this season. Kind of hard to swallow, but we are a third of the way through. And already just crazy moments. What's next here? Oh, man. Excuse me. It's kind of sad. We get one of the cult favorites of Lucha Underground, Duke Togo's in the check. They should have let Vinny's pizza delivery man live and take Vinny's wallet as payback for Aztec warfare. Oh man, yeah. You know what? It was like it was a triple sacrifice. The pepperoni got it, the pizza guy got it, and Vinny. Andre's in the chat. What's up, Mr. Wrestling with Wrestling.com himself? Welcome. Yeah, man. I mean, Vinny's in the ring. Antonio comes out, and whenever he comes out now, it's like, oh shit, something's gonna go down. This ain't good. What's happening? Because as powerful and as threatening as a guy that Dario was, there's a certain chill that goes down to your spine whenever you see Antonio now, just because of what he's done so far. His voice, his presence, what he's done. And he comes out and he's standing up on the balcony and he's looking down at Vinny, and he's like, when I took over this temple, I didn't think much of you at all, and I was going to fire you, but I didn't. So I decided to order you a pizza, and the pizza guy comes out and everyone's happy. The pizza guy comes to the ring. Same one in episode 1. Andre says, I'm not feeling Antonio. It's one of the only complaints I have for the season compared to the others. You know what? There are some that are not feeling it. And I think you just got to look past what it is and just take it for what he's doing in the temple. And that kind of like, oh my God, somebody get that guy a Sucrets. It's like, geez Louise. Some sore throat spray, maybe something. I don't know. And all of a sudden the feel good moment is gone. Yeah, he invites out his son, and not to eat a slice of pizza with Vinny. No. It's sacrifice time, folks. Yes, it's sacrifice time. Freddy Massaro, unfortunately, has dialed the what do we say, the proverbial Dario Wheel of Doom, the Cueto Wheel of Doom. We'll say that because Dario's Vinny puts up a hell of a fight, though. But then in the midst of getting all fired up and running the ropes, and I think he got a little lost in like the moment and then got completely crushed by Batanza. And the pizza guy didn't last either. And they both get sacrificed. Poof. Gone. Not one bouncing pepperoni left in the ring, folks. It's sad. So I would like to have a moment of silence for the triple sacrifice that we had tonight. Rest in peace, Vinny. Rest in peace, Pizza Guy. And rest in peace, Pizza. You never had a chance. Join me in this moment of silence. Thank you. Now, doggone it, I'm hungry. I want pizza. What time is it? They still open? Order me up a pizza, would you? That's not in your job description. We'll discuss this later. Some people. All right. So, Vinny has left us to go be with the Aztec gods. Andre. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for sharing the video. What are the Ninja Turtles going to do now? What? Good one, Andre. Didn't even think about the turtles. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. All right. So we get one more match. No, I take that back. Well, it's supposed to be one more match. We get a couple more matches here. Antonio Cueto, Papa just shaking things up again. The Gift of the Gods match. So we got the Mac. We got Dragon Azteca Jr., Son of Havoc, King Cuerno, Desmond X, and Ivelisse. And then we get Antonio Cueto. Hold on. Hold on. What is the beer? It's Hams. Hams, the beer refreshing. How's that jingle go? From the land of sky blue waters. My dad worked for Pepsi for over 30 years. That's shit's engraved in my head. I'm sorry. It's the cheapest beer there is. It's $10 a 30-pack. You think I'm going to pass that up? Anyways, Milwaukee proud. Anyways, Gift of the Gods match. Okay, so Cueto's like, hold on. I'm going to shake shit up again. And he shakes the Bullhead King. No, I don't know. He says, whoa. He decides to split up the sixth. It's a Flagger impersonation. Oh, I'm sorry. He decides to split up the six into a 3-on-3, and then the winner of that 3-on-3 is then going to be the three-way in the Gift and the Gods match. Absolutely crazy. Talk about shaking things up. That, I think that is an absolute first. I mean, we've had some Gift of the Gods championships matches before, but this one, just like, wow. Out of nowhere. Had no clue this was coming. But I love it. I love it when they're doing that. $30 for a 15-pack up there. Well, hey, it's cans, it's cheap, so hey, whatever. So okay, so we end up getting Ivelisse, Mac, and Son of Havoc. Hey, Ivelisse and the Son of Havoc are back together again. Well, hey, her current fling is now muerte. Is that the term? She killed off Callahan. Oh, excuse me, Crane. Um, at least we think we have. I don't know. I Phoenix got the life force sucked out of him. I don't know if we're gonna see Crane again. I don't know. We'll see. Well, after you get hit in the head with the hammer, you may not come back from that. All right. So versus King Cuerno, Desmond X, and Dragon Azteca Jr. Very fun 3-on-3. I was like, oh man, I really got to pay attention to this because he really shook stuff up. So, and I did not think. I mean, if I had to pick a 3-way team to win, I picked the wrong one. I assumed that Ivelisse, Mac, and Son of Havoc were going to win, and that because Mac went for. Wait, did he win the Gift of the Gods before? I can't remember. I know he's had a shot at the championship before. It was when Johnny Mundo was champ. I can't remember. But I know he's had a shot before. But anyways, so I assumed it was going to be that team and either Son of Havoc or Ivelisse, winning. I'd have been all for it. This is Lucha Underground. This is not the WWE where it's like, oh no, sorry, Alexa Bliss can't go for the WWE Championship. No, this is Lucha Underground. Anything goes. There are no rules in the booking of this show. You never know. Hell, Sexy Star was Lucha Underground champion. And even though I know since her having the championship that her fan base is probably diminished significantly because of things happening. I'm not going to get into that. We all know what happened. Her winning that championship shook the wrestling world, in my opinion. I mean, that really, I was like, where else are you going to see a woman on the top of a company? I mean, I know it's a show with wrestling in it. I know, but still, it was cool for what it was back then. So we get King Cuerno, Desmond X, and Dragon Azteca Jr. winning this one, and then they're in a 3-way. And honestly, if you, the more I looked at this, the second match out of the two of these, I mean, it was just absolutely bonkers, insane, nuts. I loved it. And like I said, we didn't get one high spot out of this. We got two. Desmond X jumping from, I thought it was the balcony. They said it was the camera stand, but that's pretty much as tall, I think. I'd have to go back and watch it and see approximately how tall they are to each other. But I mean, he was way the hell up there. And did a swanton dive, whatever, on top of Cuerno and Dragon Azteca Jr. Just a sick move. This 3-way was absolutely incredible. I would say this was, definitely match of the episode. I can't say match of the week because I don't watch much of other wrestling besides this and Impact Wrestling. We'll have to see what Impact brings tomorrow, and then I'll make my vote on it. Because I'm not watching that other stuff right now. Although, like I said, I'm not watching Raw and SmackDown, but I heard a certain guy from Milwaukee is going to be shocking the world on a certain other NXT show tonight. Don't think I'm not going to tune in for that. Yeah. But he doesn't have the network. We're going to find a way. Because I got to see that shit. So, incredible three-way. Mil Muertes comes out of nowhere and attacks the Mac and Son of Havoc after the 3-on-3 is done. And then Dragon Azteca Jr. wins the Gift of the Gods Championship. Crazy. Absolutely crazy match. So congratulations to Dragon Azteca Jr. He's been one of those guys since season 1 or season 2? I'm trying to think when we first saw him. He always had like that feeling like he was someone's apprentice, especially when he was tied to the likes of like Rey Mysterio, stuff like that. But now Rey's gone. Well, actually, we kind of know where Rey is. He's in the, he's Matanza's play toy now. That's who Matanza was beating up, I'm assuming, before he got all charged up and started, making sacrifices. He's sick. But yeah, I mean, he's really, with him winning this, he's really coming into his own in the show now and proving himself. I mean, it was really a feel-good moment for him. If I had to pick one that I assumed was going to win, I would have picked King Cuerno. But, I wouldn't have been shocked at all, to be honest, if Desmond X won it. Because, hey, like I said, this is Lucha Underground. You never know. Never assume anything in the temple because you know what happens when you start assuming. You make an ass out of you. No, not me, just you. Yeah, just you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're an ass. Don't forget it. Anyways. So yeah, top to bottom, incredible action. Nice little footage at the end there, the cinematic stuff that we love with Marty the Moth. We haven't seen him in a while. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And coming out of this one, it's going to be very interesting to see how many more sacrifices we get out of Matanza. It's going to be very interesting to see how far Jake Strong goes with his dominance in the temple. And thirdly, it's going to be very interesting to see when Dragon Azteca Jr. decides to turn in his Gift of the Gods championship for a Lucha Underground title shot. Oh, I almost forgot. Killshot was looking down on the 3-on-3. He did come to the rescue of, well, he did run down the stairs and get in the middle of Son of Havoc and Mil Muertes, but from the camera angle, it almost looked like he attacked Son of Havoc. Now, I know he's not happy with the situation, and he's not liking the fact that Son of Havoc is a part of their trios team. Killshot's just not having a good season 4 so far, really. He's not. But he ends up getting leveled by Mil Muertes. That's another thing that's going to be interesting, is to see where the trios champions go from here, because they've just been, they have not had a good season either. I mean, they're missing a guy. They get another guy thrown in with them that's not part of their team, and that's not always easy, because obviously he's from another, he's from the open road. And Mac and Killshot are not from the open road. They're from some other place, some other time. Don't know. Anyways, all right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. Thank you for filling up the chat, Andre. Love you. And Duke, thank you for tuning in. And if, like I said, I'll reiterate it. If you are new to the channel, by all means, smash that like button, smash that sub button for more content if you dig it, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. And if you came in after the fact, be sure to head on over to wrestlingwithwrestling.com and catch the rest later. This will be up ASAP. As soon as I'm done here, it'll be up on the website, wrestlingwithwrestling.com. And my House of Hardcore stuff is also over there. By all means, go check that out over there as well. And yeah, we'll see you down the road real soon. Tomorrow night, Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 16 Fallout. And by the way, I just want to quick say the response to that video was very humbling. Probably the most, and this is not bragging, folks. This is a sincere thank you. I had over 20 viewers at once, over 60 total for the entire review while live, and the views have gone absolutely through the roof since, as far as numbers for this channel. So I just want to say thank you, a very humble thank you. We got a bunch more subs over the weekend too as well. We're pushing towards 500 toward the end of the summer, and then 1,000 for next summer. And I think at this rate, I think we might hit it. So if you haven't subbed yet, folks, sub to the channel. Just do that one little favor for me. It means so much. So thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road real soon. Peace. Get well soon, Famous B.